Okay, so the easiest part to strike at someone who's about to attack you is to throw. With this much force, you can do enough harm for that person to back off. Of course, with the fist is good, like this is good. Anything at the throat is very, very good. The second one that I encourage somebody to hit, the nose. The nose breaks easily, and at the same time, the nose has the ability, if you hit it hard enough, to touch the brain to cause disorientation. So if you hit it hard enough, and I'm going to show you how to hit, it's going to cause disorientation. The ears, it's very, very easy to hit. The ears, because if you see in the skull, in the ears there's a little hole, right? So if you hit the ears, it's going to send a shock wave to the brain, and it's going to incapacitate the opponent. And obviously the eyes. The eyes, I know it sounds vicious, but we're talking about your life. And anybody in here has enough strength in your hands that if you attack the eyes, you're going to be able to incapacitate the opponent. But don't attack the eyes going straight like this. That's a mistake that most people make. Because if the person actually closes his eyes strong enough, you're not going to go in. What you want to do is when you're peeling an orange, how do you peel an orange? So you go like this, right? So that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to go from inside out. With this much force, you'll be able to blind the person to the extent that he's gonna let you go. So what I encourage everyone, if somebody's gonna try to grab you, let that person grab you. Don't fight it. What happens when you fight it? He's gonna grab your arms and he's gonna exercise control over your arms, correct? What happens when you let him grab you? What do you have? You have your hands. So if somebody grabs you, picks you up, you can go in both eyes, from here, out. That's what you want to do. Don't press like this. Go from here, just think of the example that I was saying, the orange. The orange, how you peel an orange, you're going to be peeling the eye. I know, again, it sounds vicious, but with the person that is going to attack you, you don't know what he's going to do. He may, try to hurt you very badly, or he may try to kill you. You never know. There are a lot of people out there. And unfortunately, if you do some research on YouTube, you'll see the FBI statistics show that 1 in every 4 women are going to be attacked throughout their lifetime. So it is a very serious problem, and it's just going to get worse. I don't think it's going to get any better. So far, we have the throat, we have the nose, we have the eyes, and the ears. Obviously, we have the testicles. That's where you want to hit. If somebody grabs you just by using this much force, you're going to incapacitate the opponent. I'm going to show you how to deliver the most efficient stroke. The most efficient stroke that I have come up with, and that's after traveling to many parts of the world, is using 2 hands. If you are going to open a door that is heavy, how do you open the door? Using 2 hands, right? So think of it as using 2 hands to push somebody. But you're going to push that person in the throat. See? And by being in this position right here, you're activating your pectoral muscles and your shoulders. You're staring from right here, that person doesn't know you're coming. Oh. And then you deliver the stroke. And that's going to be it. Again, just from here, you can even pretend that you're afraid. No, please don't get any closer. That's it. Yes, sir.
Are you hitting with your fingers or the knuckles?
The knuckles. The knuckles. I'm using this hand to help me out. The knuckles.
Are you actually making a fist, or are you just going over?
From this one, I'm making a fist.
Okay.
And this one is on top of the other. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is shift your weight forward. See? Without even using any force, I'm just leaning forward. You don't want to start from way, way back here. You want to have already a position right here where your muscles are already activated. So you pretend you're afraid, and then you strike at the throat. That's the easiest way to bring somebody down. Does not matter how big, how strong that person is, just hit in the throat, that's it. Now, if that person even has you close, you still have the ability, see? Even if you're right here and he's bringing down your head or something, you can still strike. Well, you have to believe you can strike. You believe you can strike, you're going to be able to strike. Any uncomfortable position can even get even more uncomfortable than that. Let's say I'm already on the floor. He has my head, see? From any position, even in my knees, And I'm not using that much force, so I'm just shifting my weight forward. That's it. From this position, that's it. So you hit the throat. Now, you can go for the nose, and somebody may ask me, what's better? The throat. But the nose is still good. Somebody goes like that. The good thing about the nose is when you hit the nose, it's gonna send a shock wave like, how do you call that, whiplash? When somebody hits you in the back of the car, you see how you feel like that? And even it doesn't hit you too hard, you can really cause a lot of damage because it's going to go to your spine. So when you hit somebody's nose, see, it's gonna send the neck to the back. It's gonna cause some damage in the vertebrae. So you can go like this, or you can go like that. Now, this is also
again, please, sir.
yes, or to the throat. Let me stop this, and then I'll record again. Okay, if somebody grabs you from the back, is holding on to you, you have to attack the fingers. But when you grab the fingers, make sure they go in opposite directions. Don't try to pull the fingers in the same direction. So if somebody grabs you, you go one direction with one hand, another direction with another one. It does not matter what finger. This finger like that, just do that to yourself like this, and you see the damage in different directions. Different directions. You grab one finger and the other one, and you pull like that, and everybody in here is going to have enough strength to tear the flesh out of somebody's breast. So don't, when you're in the back, make sure you grab one finger and the other one different direction. And that's it.
You mean one finger with each hand?
One finger with each hand, of the
Okay.
same hand.
Oh, the same hand?
Okay,
Yeah, you go,
you do one in one direction, right? Like
yes,
one like
yes.
that, and then push the other
Okay.
one down.
Yes.
Push that one up.
Oh, got it.
So instead of pulling your hand off, you're reaching with those two fingers.
Yes. And then if you pull, somebody grabs you, then you're safe. Now the other one that I was teaching you, the one from here, that's universal. Like I said, even if somebody's choking you like this, from right here, it's right. Just make sure you move one foot a little bit to the back or whatever, and even in an uncomfortable position, you can strike. Does anybody want to come here and get a little uncomfortable? One button here.
I just like to see that finger thing again.
Okay. See, put your hands like you're grabbing this guy.
Like this?
Not from the other, so that everybody can see. Okay, so if you go one hand like this, see how it's gonna be tearing your flesh? With one hand and the other one, you're gonna go like that. See how easy it is?
Yeah.
It's gonna tear the flesh apart.
Okay.
And it's easy. You have enough strength. Use all the fist in one finger, the other one in one finger at the same hand, and then you pull. And he's gonna let go.
Instead of that guy, he's got it like this.
You can still grab the finger.
Still got it.
You know, from here, you just grab the finger. You just grab the finger. But 90% of the people, you're like, say, yeah, let me do that. Let me do that. See, in this position like that. This position like that. See, here's the fingers. You may not be able to grab these ones right here, but you'll be able to grab this one. See? And he tries to pull, you grab the fingers, and then you pull. So, let's recap what we have so far. And that's fine, I think it's taping. Yes. Okay, so what's the most deadly place to hit? Okay, what's the second one? Nose. Third? The eyes. This is also good. You know, somebody grabs you like that, you can go. But that requires a little bit of force to do that. That's just worst case scenario. For some reason, you were not in a position of hitting like that. And then sometimes people say, what happens if you are in an empty alley in the middle of the night? Well, I'm in an empty alley in the middle of the night. But even then, you're still going to be able, because if you really believe in this, like I do, every time I see a conflict, I'm automatically like this. I don't know what's going to happen. Already like this. You always be like this in this position. If somebody, you're walking in the parking lot of the supermarket, somebody has, excuse me, ma'am, I want to reach you, you're already, yes. or you know, I don't want to talk to you, or whatever, you're already ready. So he comes close, that's it. So you know, don't get any closer, don't get any closer. Always keep one foot in front, you're already like this, and you strike. Now, as a guy, you know, when I was growing up, I used to say, okay, like hit me right here, okay. So when you go like this, see how close I already are to him? Okay, try from here. I'm already ready. All I have to do is flip around. Or I say, I have more strength in my finger than you have in your entire body. As I'm showing the finger, I just turn around and hit. But that's something that, this is better. You know, the other ones are good, but nothing is gonna beat this. And when you go home, you can practice that with, you know, even with a pillow or somebody, or you can buy a punching bag like for $30, somebody can hold it, or some, just practice like this. Just lean forward. If you practice this once a week, 5 minutes on Sundays or on Saturdays, whatever, you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna be able to share this with the person that you care for and share the video with them. Okay, so if somebody grabs your hand, you're gonna look for the gap where the hand gets weak. You're gonna pull that direction, and then you're gonna strike. See? 2 strokes. One pulling like this, and at the same time leaning forward. And that's it. This much force right here, that's gonna decapacitate your opponent. Of course, if you have 2 hands, you know, don't play it safe. Go for 2 hands. That's it. There's nothing else. After that fight is over, you won, and you walk away. On the nose, you can hit like this, or you can use one hand like this, and with this much force, just from here, see how the dummy moves? That's not close enough. Just from here. Now, a lot of people think that the fist is actually stronger than the palm. No, because see how many bones do you have in the wrist? You have 8, right? So do you see how the force will dissipate from here? But this is solid. And at the same time, as you're making a fist, that's going to slow you down because you're contracting a lot of muscles. But it looks good in the movies, you know, fighting like that. You don't want somebody to fight like that, doesn't look good. But in reality, nothing is more powerful than the palm of a hand. It's a lot harder. I would say at least 20% more than the fist, at least. And at the same time, you're going to get a little bit more acceleration because it's traveling a little bit more. So you think it's going to take longer? No, it's so simple. Just strike like this, the nose. See? Just like you're opening the door. You lean forward. That's it. You lean forward with one hand, or you can do 2 hands too. Which is basically the next one. It's when you tell somebody, please, I beg you, don't mess with me. You put yourself in a prayer position. See, you're like praying. That's it. It's over. He comes close. From here, both hands, like this. Strike at the nose. So you say, I beg you, don't mess with me, please. And he still wants to mess with you. Then you strike. Now, you wonder, which is better? This is still better. I'm going to go back to show you there are a lot of moves, but this, nothing beats this. And this is the easiest one. Because you can say, please don't hurt me. And then you strike. Or you pretend, you don't even have to say anything, just by trembling, you know, you're like this with your feet slightly from one in front of the other one, then you unleash hell to that person's throat. And then that's it.